Aloha, everyone. Welcome back. Happy Aloha Friday, Shangri-La Friday, Shambhala Friday. This is Marissa Indigo from Divine DNA Blueprint. And I wanted to come on and just share today. This is February 18th, and we have the sun going into Pisces. And I myself and family members and some friends and people in the community I've been sharing with today have been feeling a veritable storm of emotion with the transition of the sun going into Pisces. We could feel the depths of the ocean, the depths of the emotion of the human experience. And I wanted to offer some support for this because it can be an intense ride. I want to offer the support and the reflection of honoring rage, righteous anger, and the expression of moving these emotions through us, emotions, energy in motion. And we have these layers. We look at, David Hawkins' scale of emotions, the different frequencies of emotion. So we've got grief, and oftentimes that grief is buried by rage. And so we express our rage, and then we can transcend and start to move the energy up higher into more of a catalytic force for change. It turns from rage into feeling our grief, maybe back up to rage again, depending on how we need to process what we need to feel that's been buried. And then from there, that anger can start to become that catalytic energy, that nuclear energy for shift. It becomes motivating. We come out of the depths with a motivation, a clarity, perhaps new identity, as we transcend things that were perhaps immobilizing. So sinking into the depths of the waters of Pisces and the consciousness journey and what a mind fuck it can be. I wanted to share, I've been wanting to do this video for a very long time, actually. And just these ideas come, but I have to wait until I get the hit, like, yeah, do it now. Oh, when will it be the most relevant for the most people to make the use of these tools of transformation? So I want to share with you the ancient primal feral connection, the feral divine human connection of the primal scream, the medicine of the primal scream. We're seeing a lot happening right now around the world. And of course, there are different dimensions of consciousness that we're witnessing. We're witnessing one of the probably most profoundly contrasting, polarizing unfoldings that one could ever witness. Truth is stranger than fiction, is it not? Right? I'm witnessing all of it from many aspects of view. I am human, I am divine, I am angelic, I am parent, mother. We are so many things. So we see and we feel from all of these different avenues. So I wanted to introduce, I'm like, it is time. Oh my gosh, it is time to bring out the primal scream. And the primal scream, it's so amazing to see if we start to just even unpack the notion of, yeah, let's just move a lot of energy through opening our throats and screaming. It's fascinating as we begin to even think about entertaining a practice like that, how much immediately is like, no, I can't do that. The people, my neighbors will be freaked out. The people I live with will be freaked out. So it's showing us the deviation from our feral, primal, organic nature as beings, that there are so many layers to even being able to do that, to be able to open our throats and express energy through something like a primal scream. And there's great medicine in moving the energy out through the voice, through the throat, expressing that through the throat chakra. It is of vital importance to find a healthy and constructive way to express these big feelings right now so that they don't get locked into the body and make us ill. So from a native perspective, an ancient indigenous perspective, all cultures, doesn't matter the color of your skin, we all have original, primal, ancient, more pagan roots, no matter our lineage. And we used to have things like keening or wailing when there was grief, when there was a transition of a figure in our family or in the community. We would have a wailing where we would really use our voices to express our sorrow, our grief. And that would help us to transform these emotional states to come into greater peace because we have moved them through. And it's a process, it's a grieving. So we had the keening and the wailing. This was something that was really highly revered in all ancient cultures all over the globe. And with that, we have that other medicine aspect of the primal scream, which is moving the energy through us. And there are people who lead this as a facilitation in workshops and things like that. I never knew that. I thought that was so cool. I just inherently know things. I don't look into them a lot. Things like the primal scream, because you can just feel. And if I look at my own life, I mean, I have a scar on my throat in this life. Many of you, just to share an aspect of my healing journey, my health journey, that from the age of, I think 5 or 6, until I could finally have surgery at 9, anytime I had a cold, I would have this huge cyst on my throat. And I had to wait until I was in remission from another issue, a kidney disorder, autoimmune disorder, until after 9 years old in remission in order to have surgery to make sure that I was cleared for surgery. And it was a thyroid glossal duct cyst. It was a cyst that would grow on my thyroid. So I actually had to shave part of the thyroid bone off. So I have that scar in this life, and it's fascinating for me to observe from a consciousness journey perspective, multiple incarnations and life cycles. Like, wow, I'm carrying that scar in this incarnation. So I honor that process of being able to liberate our voice, and coming from a place of a background where you've had trauma and abuse, and it's scary to take up space or breathe loudly, even make noise, to the other end of that, which is the primal scream, which is I'm feeling a lot of energy and I've got to move it through, and I'm going to use my voice, this medicine voice, this voice box to move the energy through. So I just want to invite anyone, you can do this safely. You can do it with a pillow, like a pillow in your face, and kind of muffle the sound. It's really about moving the energy. I like to do it in the car when I'm driving. You could yell, or you could find some wonderful music to listen to with some lyrics that are really evocative of what you're feeling, defining some of those feelings into words and putting them out and making your process poetry. This is being real in the journey. And there are so many layers of access for us. And it's very important to review that which causes emotional discomfort and not stuff it down. And I highly encourage this for our children too, almost more than anyone. They have been dealing with a lot of abuse the last few years. So the primal scream, find a spot. If you can go out in nature and just let her rip, boy, will you feel great. Move the energy, open your throat, allow yourself to express the energy from your body, from your heart. If you need to do the keening and the wailing, that's really powerful stuff. You could look into that. And just sending you love, sending you love. I think we're all on the front lines in some form at this point. We're all holding the line for something that we believe in very deeply. Love, unity consciousness, the evolution of society, women and children and men, the tribal village. These are the values that I hold the line for. And as I've shared many times, I'm here to transmit tools to support the coming home. Coming home sometimes on a daily basis to pure peace. So just sending you lots of love and encouragement, and also wanting to encourage that it's okay to feel a lot of things. It's okay to feel like panic, rage, some people will call these 3D emotions or 4D emotions. And I don't think any of that is necessary. I think that we're in a beautiful gradient of experience as a spiritual being, as a soul, having a human experience and engaging with others and witnessing many realities and discerning what is true for ourselves and what is not, and figuring out our role in all of this. So I always just want to encourage authenticity in communication and feeling our feelings, and with our children as well. It's really important with conscious parenting to encourage our children to feel their feelings and not bottle them up and not be ashamed for feeling like they're doing something wrong, for feeling something that could be discordant. It's energy, let it move through. Honor it, honor where it came from, discover, explore, and transform it and come into solutions around it. That's the best we can hope to do right now. So thank you so much for joining me. and I will see you soon. I have some really fun things coming. The fairies have been coming through really in just a lovely energy here, coming through the Olympic rainforest. There's a lot of code coming through that I'm really excited to share with you all, some activations. And so it's a huge polarity right now in the experience of just the most beautiful higher realm magic, and also, that dichotomy of these energetics of domination, control, and greed. These are all being purged out, so we have to see them all, and it can be a lot of seeing such intense themes at once. So I just wanted to share, to come on and share. I honor that if you're experiencing that. I know I am. And the work is seeing it all, feeling it all, honoring it, honoring how we feel, and giving appreciation and coming back to peace, aligning with our higher self again, however we can, and also honoring that feral component. I'm here to support you in the resurrection of your feral divine humanity. We are beautiful and so multifaceted. So just making sure that you're seeing and honoring that in you. And I thank you. Thank you for your beautiful comments and your beautiful being and your love. I feel it. And it's what motivates me to keep popping on and connecting. So thank you so much. And I'll see you soon. Happy Friday.